Here's something important. Let me ask you, are you studying hard but still forgetting half of what you just learned? If so, it's not because you're bad at learning. It's because you're not using active recall. And that's a game changer. Hey there, smart people. Your favorite Uncle Matt back with you. And today, I'll give you 12 powerful ways to use active recall step by step so you can remember more, stress less, and actually enjoy studying. Ready? Let's dive in. So, what is active recall? Here's the deal. Active recall isn't just another study trick. It's backed by science as the most effective way to learn. Think of it as your brain's workout routine. Instead of just rereading or highlighting, which is like watching other people exercise, you test yourself. You pull the answers out of your brain instead of stuffing more in. That's how you build strong, lasting memory connections. Step 1, pre-test yourself. Before you even start learning, give yourself a pop quiz. Old exam papers, practice questions, or even guessing at answers works. You'll get stuff wrong, and that's good. That's the hyper-correction effect at work. When your brain realizes, whoa, I got that wrong, it actually remembers the right answer better the next time. It's like putting sticky notes directly on your brain cells. Step 2, stop and recite. While you're reading or watching a video, pause every few minutes. Close the book, look away, and explain out loud what you just learned. Can't explain it? That's your brain saying, I don't own this yet. Write it out, record it, or talk to your dog. It works. Step 3, write questions during class. Instead of just copying notes, turn them into questions. For example, instead of writing photosynthesis is defined as, you write, what is photosynthesis? Now you've built a quiz for yourself. You stay awake, you engage your brain, and you'll have instant review material for later. Step number 4, immediate review. After class, spend 15 minutes answering the questions you just wrote without peeking at your notes. Your brain is still warm from class, so strike while the iron is hot. Even a quick pass through your slides, explaining them in your own words, cements the knowledge. Number 5, collapsible notes. Want to turn your notes into a self-quizzing machine? Use any note app that lets you hide and reveal information. RemNote is a top choice, built specifically for this, but there are others that work just as well. Notion has toggle lists. Obsidian lets you link and fold notes. OneNote has collapsible sections, and even Google Docs can get the job done using headers. The idea is simple. Write a question, hide the answer, and test yourself. It's like building a flashcard system right inside your study notes. This keeps everything organized and shows you how all the pieces fit together, just like a mental map of the exam. The more you quiz this way, the faster your brain learns to retrieve on command. Step 6, make mind maps. Grab a blank sheet and dump everything you know on a topic. But don't just scribble randomly. Link ideas together. It forces your brain to connect the dots, which is where real understanding comes from. Step 7, teach someone else. I've talked about this before. The best way to learn is to teach. Find a study buddy, or teach a 7-year-old who lives in your imagination. Or, like I used to do, talk to your dog. If you can explain it in simple words, you know it. If you can't, you don't. This is what Einstein meant when he said, if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Step number 8, flashcards with spaced repetition. Flashcards are a classic for a reason. Some people prefer digital flashcards because they randomize your questions and use spaced repetition, meaning they'll show you hard stuff more often and easy stuff less often. That's how you master details without cramming. Me, I prefer that you use index cards as flashcards. You write your question on the front, you write your answer on the back. All of the questions that you get right, that card goes to the back of the deck. Any that you get wrong goes in the middle of the deck somewhere so that it comes up more frequently. Index cards also gives you the advantage of using multi-sensory perception. That's many senses to receive the information. When you handwrite your notes, it actually forms stronger neural connections, stronger synapses, and that will also aid in your recall. Step number 9, sequence recall. Use active recall for lists, steps, or arrays. Whether it's math formulas or biological processes, practice recalling them in order. Throw in a mnemonic if needed. Your brain loves patterns. Step number 10, hide and reveal. You can use it for diagrams, charts, or even sentences. Cover parts of the info and force your brain to fill in the blanks. For example, if you're an IT student, cover some of your diagrams with sticky notes and quiz yourself like a detective solving a case. Step 11, practice questions. Practice questions are where your learning goes from theory to battle-tested. Each question teaches you not just the right answer, but also why the wrong answers are wrong. Squeeze every drop of learning out of each question. Step 12, full practice tests. When the big day is close, simulate the real test. Time yourself. Sit in silence. Wear your lucky socks if you have to. The goal isn't just to get answers, it's to find your weak spots and fix them before the exam. These 12 strategies are the keys to making active recall work for you. Don't just read them, try them. Start with 1 or 2 today, and you'll feel the difference by tomorrow. And hey, if you want to pair this with another great study tool I call multi-sensory perception, I've got another great video for you on the production effect. You'll be impressed with just how well it works. And as always, thanks for watching. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe. Hit that little bell icon to be notified every time I release a new video, and be sure to post a comment. Those of you that are regular viewers know that I read them all and respond to a great many of them. And I will look forward to seeing you on my other videos soon.